Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a run they've had this year in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies. They're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, friend. 130.
This season. All the optimism surrounding them.
Hey, thanks, D. How you doing?
To be legit.
But how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out in the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Zubac in at the center position.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
And that one drops. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored.
Manuel Wright, when did you get an NYC accent? Face with hand over mouth.
That time made it look too easy.
And when the three ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Ah,
Bringing it up for Los Angeles. The three from Leonard.
I did try to dabble in acting before. I
Rebound.
learned how to
With an
just,
up from the sideline.
change my voice at an early age, too.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were
Yeah,
able
ooh,
to chat.
wide
We
open.
talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr. and
And
specifically
then,
how
like,
he
playing
plays
pranks on
most, and
people,
he's a guy
too.
that can score from all
When I
three
was young.
levels. Our guys have to be on him and act. Leads his team to bring the energy tonight.
And then I'm always around a lot of people from New York throughout my life for some reason.
Here's Jackson.
I don't know why.
Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Wells. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Clippers are gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that.
And then my wife, she's from New York, too, so.
To the inside. Edey, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Harden, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant kicks to Wells.
Oh, all right, got the accent from your wife. That's cool.
For 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. LA's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this.
7-7 tie.
Here's Edey. James Harden picking up that last basket. Bane, no good.
Yeah, I gotta lock in on this one.
Harden outside. Pass to Powell. From outside the arc.
Sancho and Coutinho
There you go, Norman.
takes away early.
Can really shoot it from three. That's a great possession for this team.
Timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s, Doris, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
This is so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
So, for the Clippers, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's done in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Now, here's Bane. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook right now sharing the wealth, getting his teammates involved. Love it.
The Clippers
You are now rocking with the best. Welcome.
Here's Jones, and he wills that one in.
Yeah, nice way to hit it. Jones.
That's by two.
A knockdown shooter from
Yeah,
that
it's
spot.
balling too.
That's not
It's a
coming
tight
with the
game.
right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as
Oh,
a
good
coach,
try.
boy.
Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Why they got
80's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down.
a while?
They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Yeah, James. Calm
15
down,
seconds
man.
left
You
here in
got
the opening quarter.
Back to two leg.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Back and forth we go.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying
This
that
one
one.
had
You
10
love
assists.
going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Harden finds Leonard.
I don't.
Good on the
Yeah.
shot.
Why? Why don't?
He's got his second bucket tonight.
You think you can hit that? You can.
Poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all.
Up 2S.
The rebound by Harden.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Yep,
Here's
yeah.
Leonard. And he gets it
Too
to
slow.
go. He has 7. Got it up. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Volleyball right there. Where's the body? Get in the weight room, John. You're too little.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App dollar bake fire.
From deep, putting up and
Pull away.
So far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Russell Westbrook out there with Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark.
Try not to do that.
Jackson in at the
Need
4.
wide open lanes in the basket. That's for sure. Man.
athleticism on display.
Try to play better
Clark's
defense.
Work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Good job attacking those restricted
Well, I think we can go a little more on the
area shots are what
outside
every
this
NBA team
quarter.
is looking for.
Pass to Aldama. Here's
Oh,
the
not
three.
that guy.
Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Clippers.
And one.
Foul on the
Oh,
shot. He'll
no.
shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Jackson drives in. Over Jones. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Jackson.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Offensive rebound. And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. Westbrook against Simmons. 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. Good on the triple. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he
Shoot it.
is, moving the ball well.
For 3, Westbrook.
What's up?
It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Oh, what's up, Mr. Guy?
Advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Jones for 3.
Oh, I got hit back to back with
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Wells. Simmons pulls it in. Clippers have won.
By 9 and in control.
Shooting 40%.
Yeah,
Three-pointer.
one more time. There you go.
From outside. Jones has got
One more
6 in the
time.
quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting
Timeout,
pretty
timeout.
good results.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I probably shouldn't have mentioned you're in control. Face with hand over mouth.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los
Oh, why you
Angeles.
say that,
James
D?
Harden comes in for Ben Simmons. Baines
You
checked
good?
in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant
I'm
comes
not
in for
gonna lose
Russell
control
Westbrook.
of the game. That's for sure at this point.
4-2 in just under 2.5 minutes.
They might make a
gone by.
run, but
Morant,
I don't plan on losing.
That one goes. Morant's got 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the
Modico, welcome. Joe's just getting started as he's playing his first game.
to the paint. Here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
See, now they're going to try to make a run on me. Nah, I'm good. You good.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And
Oh,
it's Leonard.
yeah,
That's
Clark.
on the assist from Bogdanovich. He's got 10.
Okay, we good, Flo.
I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to
give
score,
up that though.
continue to
There you
build
go.
your lead.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but
Well, now you
it
can
just
play defense
feels
too, though.
a lot bigger.
I think I forgot about that. There you go.
He's done in the NBA.
That's you too small in there, Joe.
Seems
So that's
to be a
okay.
lot for the whole
What?
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year.
Wow.
He's been able, in the most leveraged moments of the season, to be the focal.
I find it interesting Memphis is last and you're first in the standings, and it's a shootout to some degree.
David Aldridge. What's the
But it should be better than that.
Thanks very much.
Oh.
James Harden
'Cause
is
Ja-
still a factor at age 35.
He's a top
He
talent,
says
but you
I'm
know,
more than a scorer,
they
so
definitely
for
should have a
me,
better
he's
record.
just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. The shot drops.
Hey,
His shooting percentage improves. He's 3
he
for
can
7
play
now with
now.
that basket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they
Got
haven't
it.
continued.
Oh.
They've got to get back
Pull up.
to their strength.
Boy, the
Outside, Bain. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Zubac.
Oh.
Bain finds Aldama. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Harden. It's good. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Clippers leading by 11. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Don't give one.
Eden up again. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Morant.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. It's Harden with the drive. It's good again in an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Morant against Harden. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 14. To the inside. Knocked away. Lobbed up there for Powell. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Morant. Edey can't hit.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's Harden with the drive. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Pass to Wells. Out to Morant. Here's Payne. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You see the offensive versatility there. Bane stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So, it's more pay-for-play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Donnie's checked in for the Clippers. The Grizzlies also making a change. Westbrook's checked in. To the wing on the left. The three from Morant. Powell pulls it in.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Leonard. Done outside. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dunn's got 6.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Leonard gets it to go.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long.
Pass to Jackson. They need this. The kick out to Westbrook. The Grizzlies with another miss.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
The Grizzlies pull it in.
Man.
It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Morant with it. From deep three-point land. You can't get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Desmond Bane out there with Russell Westbrook.
Oh.
Santi Aldama. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. From 10 feet out. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Russell Westbrook has worked hard, and you can see it pays dividends in the confidence he has in the jumper.
On the basket by Jones.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bane inside the three-point line. And it's Memphis with another. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Don't forget to turn on your notifications to know when Joe's on the court or whatever he's playing.
Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Westbrook passes to Bane. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Their accuracy in this
Another court game next.
on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling and the defense
Just this one for right now. Then I'm
to run them off the line.
move to college football.
The number of assists this
Next.
group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons.
All righty.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
There you go.
Here's Harden. It drops. That's his
Too
ninth
little.
of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay. Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Morant outside. And the Grizzlies take on 2 more.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Great dunk.
Stop and start is elite.
And Tyronn Lue
Thanks.
calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Outside, Bogdanovich launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Launches it. James Harden with the rebound. Clippers leading by 16. Outside Leonard for the 3. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. And here's Harden for 3. Drops in the tray.
Timeout.
Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson.
Ooh.
Here's Edey, guarded by Harden. Edey can't hit. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was
Support the stream. Hit the cash at $Bakefire.
But sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll now won 70 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The first one falls.
And the old phrase, he lives at the line, that is James Harden, folks.
And both free throws good for James Harden. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant looking around. Wells sets the pick for Bane. Lock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Edey gets the bucket. Here's Leonard. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Powell with it. A three ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's Morant missing. Morant against Harden. Bogdanovich dishes to Leonard. Top of the key. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had
33:48.
not going.
Appreciate that timestamp as always.
Standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, James. You took control early. Was this a complete game for the team?
Tonight was very important that we got off to a great start and try to execute from the beginning of the game. It was very important for us to come out here and take care of home court, and that's what we did.
You certainly have it rolling now, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
And thanks for Joe for another wonderful game.
James Harden.
Thanks, D. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming by, moderating as usual.
Take care. For myself and Joe, we'll see you next time. Victory hand.
Yeah, and as always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks Mr. Guy and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone. Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $Bakefire.